Hi, welcome back for another lesson. Today's lesson is going to be Born in Chicago by the Paul Butterfield Blues Band. The guitar player is, of course, Mike Bloomfield. We're going to be going over the rhythm, some of the lead fills, and then a little bit of the solo. The solo is not going to be note for note, just some of the key phrases I want to highlight. I'm going to play a little bit of the rhythm, and then I'm going to break it down note for note. Our first figure we're going to start on, this is going to be our A chord. Our root note is what we're ending up on. We're going to be sliding from our 5th fret of the A string to the 7th fret on the A string with our ring finger. And then we're going to be walking up on the D string, 5, 6, 7 with pointer, middle, ring. And then we're going to hit that 7th fret on the D twice because that's our A note. Nice and slow. Now we're going to do the same thing for our D chord. We're going to be sliding on our low E on the 3rd fret to the 3rd to the 5th fret on the low E. That slide is very quick. I'm just slowing it down so you can see. And then we're going to walk up on the A string, 3, 4, 5, 5. That would be twice. And then we're going to go back to our A twice. Now for our E chord, we're going to be starting on the low E, and it's going to be the same frets as our A. So sliding from 5 to 7, and then 5, 6, 7, 7, but this is now on our A string. That happens for 1 bar, to D for 1 bar, and then back to A. So that whole rhythm section, we have 4 bars of A, 2 bars of D, 2 bars of A, 1 bar of E, 1 bar of D, and then back to A. Now our first lead fill we're going to go over is pretty simple. It's in the A minor pentatonic. We're going to be starting with our ring finger on the G string of the 7th fret, and we're going to bend that up a full bend. So you want that sound of sliding up to the 9th fret. We're going to do that twice. So bending, full bend, come back down. We're going to be on the G string 7, G string 5, D string 7, D string 5. You're going to do that twice. First time, second time, and then you're going to, on the second time, you're going to go down to the 4th fret on the D, and then hit that twice, with a little pause in between. Because we're on our D chord. So to play that in time. The next fill I want to point out, we're going to be starting with our pinky on on the 8th fret of the B. We're going to bend that up a full step. And then we're going to release that. We're going to play our 5th fret of the high E. We're going to go to the G string, 7th fret. Bend that up a full step. Now we're going to go back to our high E, 5th fret. Skip to the 5th fret of the G, 7th fret of the D, and then 5th fret of the D to end that phrase. Sometimes I get choked out on that bend. So bending. We hear that string skipping a lot in Mike's playing. So to go over that lead fill again, bending on the B string, 8th fret, bringing it back down, 5th fret of the high E, bending on the 7th fret of the G, high E, 5th fret, G, 5th fret, 7th fret, D, 5th fret, D. Play that nice and slow. And then when the band's on the A chord, you can hear Mike going. All he's doing there is on the D string, going from 5 to 7, 5, 5, 7, hammering on to 7, 5, 5, 7, 5, 5, 7. And that's it for the rhythm and then some of the lead fills. Now for the solo, we're going to start basically with our same fill from the rhythm section, but we're going to bend twice. We're going to be here on the 7th fret of the G, and we're going to bend that twice. And I'm really digging in like Mike does. And then he does this nice little lick to slide into our first box, our Albert King box. It's very subtle. What he's doing is sliding with his pointer finger from 4 to 5 on the B, and then rolling over to that high E with the same finger. And then bouncing from the B string on the 8th fret back to the E string on the 5th fret. And then sliding from 8 to 10. Bending on the high E of the 10th fret, full bend. And then when you're playing, you definitely want to end the phrase on the 10th fret of the B string, because that's an A note. That's where you want your vibrato. You can jump right back into our A minor pentatonic after that. And then in the solo, it goes to the E, and he's just jumping up to that E minor pentatonic at the 12th fret. Going from the 12th fret of the high E, 15th fret of the B, back to the 12th fret of the high E, and then 15th fret of the B and bend. And then back down to the A minor pentatonic. A lot of going in that solo. He's going a lot from the 7th fret of the D to the 5th fret of the G. What else? So we got a little bit of that solo in there. So let's just recap what we went over. We're going to go the rhythm. At your 1 chord to the D, the 4. Back to your 1 chord, which is A, E, D, back to A. And then a little bit of that solo. And then right back to A. Well, I hope this was a nice lesson, informative. I hope you can take some of the licks in the solo and apply it to your own playing. I really like just that little slide from 4 to 5. It's an interesting way to get into that first box. Well, I hope you enjoyed other licks too, and I will see you next time for our next lesson. Thank you so much. Bye.